Hi YouTube, it's Tracy at Queen of the Boards. Who wants to go camping and try and survive in the woods? That's right. Today I'm going to be trying to survive in Camp Happy Trails against Hans, the gruesomely tall butcher.
He's not quite there yet.
Let's find out if my final girl will be Queen of the Board. Well, I'm all set up for Camp Happy Trails. I have my setup card out, which helped me place all of these components down. I have my final girl over here, and today I'm playing as Rico. And then right here, here's Hans. I did do a little paint job just to make it a little more fun. Over here we have Hans. He has a horror level of 4, 12 life. I guess we'll find out later if he's got any sort of mystery life. I've got his cards out here. My locations are ready. Events, terrors. Here are my action cards. I'll be starting out with my free actions right here. Reiko starts with 6 life. And we always start with 6 time. So, let's go. Now, on the back of the rule book, there's a really helpful little turn summary. So, action phase, playing the action cards. Planning phase, where I get to purchase action cards, reset my time, and discard any actions that I played the previous round. The killer phase, where I resolve the killer's action, which for Hans is just stabby stabby. And then I play a terror card. Let's see what happens at that point. After that, we'll see if we have a little bit of panic in the camp. If either Hans has killed a victim or there are victims in his space, everybody's gonna freak out and panic. After that, if I've run out of terror cards, I'll be revealing the finale, but hopefully he won't survive that long. I'm feeling confident. I'm playing with the components from the Series 1 complete set. That means I get these wonderful player boards out, which really, I love. This is laying it out beautifully for me. I'm not playing the extreme horror mode because I'm not feeling extremely horrid. What are the great things about getting the Series 1 complete set? I have to say the lore and scenario book is fantastic. So in here, it's got the backstory for Hans. I'm learning about his family. He grew up in the town on which Camp Happy Trails was built. And yeah, it's a little gruesome, little slashy. So, okay, let's go. Okay, and we're off. So I'm starting with the free cards. I'm gonna lay them out right over here. Let's do this. So 2 walks, 2 focus, 1 short rest, and 1 weak attack. I can see that the victims are spread out all around the camp. So I guess the first thing I want to do is run around, maybe see if I can find a weapon, and see if I can get anyone to follow me to safety, because that will give me the advantage of some nice bonuses over here for Rico. We'll see if we can get her special power out. So usually I do play with the miniatures provided in the complete set, and I even painted them. But for this playthrough, I'm gonna use the meeples just so that you can see really clearly where everyone's situated. And we're off. So the first thing I wanna do is try to get some movement. So I'm gonna play walk, and I'm rolling with 2 die. Let's take these out. I'm hoping to get at least 1 success. Ooh, okay, so I got a 3 and a 3, meaning that I need to use 2 cards to get a success. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of my weak attack and my short rest to get me a success there. So I'm gonna move Rico over to, now to get out of Camp Happy Trails, I have 3 exits, 1 west, north, and east. So let's go over here. Okay. Now I can try to walk again. That did cost me a time, by the way. I can try to walk again. Sure, why not? I might get lucky. Again, 2 dice because I'm on the horror track in this white section. Oh, I got a success, fantastic. Now this survivor's gonna follow me and I'm gonna come down to the fire pit to pick up a second survivor. Okay, so now I have 2 friends. At that point, I am going to have a go at focusing. I don't usually like to use up all my free cards, but let's see. It's worth a try. I got a success, fantastic. So I do go down. One from my previous walk. So first walk to here, second walk to here. I got a success, that cost me a time, but I get to go down 1 on the horror track. Fantastic. And now I'm gonna stop. So at this point, it is the planning phase. So I'm gonna turn these over. They were used up. I have 3 time to spend. And I'm gonna grab a close call and a sprint. You can see at the bottom of the cards, that's a cost of 2 for sprint, 1 for close call. They go into my hand. That uses up my time, reset the time tracker, and then I can put my free cards back in the market. Well, let's find out what Hans is gonna do. Let's see, he's not in a spot with anyone to stab, so we're gonna go straight to the terror card. He just keeps coming. His horror goes up by 1. He's going to move 1 space, and based on his bloodlust, he's just moving 1. So he's moving 1 space towards any survivor, and if he gets to 1, he's gonna stab. Now, he's in the lake, so I guess he could go in either direction. I'm gonna roll and see. I don't know what the rule is there when he could go either way, but I'm gonna roll and see if I got a 4. So I'm gonna go this way. From the lake, it's tricky. There's only options for 5 and 6, but 4s are close to 5. So I'm gonna take him to the dock. He's gonna move here, and then he's gonna stab. So, ooh, first victim. Okay, which puts up the bloodlust. Dun, dun, dun. Next, panic at the camp. Well, we just lost a friend. Everyone heard about it. So I'm gonna be rolling to see which way everyone panics. We're gonna start right here. 2, this one comes down. 5 up here, and this one. 2. That one doesn't move, I don't think, because there isn't an option that way. It's just 3 to 6. This one. 5 to here. These 2. 1 and a 5. So I think one's going to come back over this way. The other one stays. 1 in the corner. 5. The 2 with me. 2 and a 3. Go this way. Okay. Okay, now we just have the upkeep phase, but I've still got 9 tarot cards in the deck, so I think we're doing okay. Back to me. Now this time I only have 3 cards to choose from, so I'm going to try to sprint. I get to roll 2 die. Now I have a choice to make. I can re-roll for my close call both of the dice in the hopes of a success, or I can give up both my focus and my close call cards to know that I'm going to get a success. I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna play close call. Yes, I got 2 success. Okay, phew. So I get to move up to 3 spaces at the cost of 1 time. 1, pick up these 2. 2, now all 3 of these are saved. And I still have 1 move left. I'm gonna start heading north. Let's go this way. Okay, so I realized I'd forgotten to put my event card out. It was Dark Waters. So I'm placing the Dark Waters token on the lake. This means that if anyone gets into the lake, they die immediately. Oh, so I guess there's some creepy, nasty, spooky things like rolling around in the lake, as well as hands. Maybe it's the ghost of his family or something like that. So we played, we moved. I've still got my focus card. Sure, I'm gonna play it. Why not? Let's see what happens. And I get a success. So that cost me 1 time. But the horror goes down to 3. Okay, next is the planning phase. I have 4 to spend. These are all used up. And I'm gonna go ahead for a sprint. 2 and a search card for 2. All of the free cards back. Focus, short rest, weak attack, and walk. And then these ones go back into here, like so. Next is the killer phase. He's not in a location to stab. We take a look at the next tarot cards. I know that he just keeps coming. I'm doing my good work on the horror track. He's gonna move. Again, he's moving 1 here towards either myself or the nearest victim. He's actually gonna start coming towards me as I'm closest. So I think this way. And then he would stab if he could reach me, but he's not quite there yet. Next is panic. He didn't kill anyone and he's not in anyone's space, so there's no panic this time. And back to me. I want to move as quickly as possible, so I'm sprinting. I'm gonna run for it. Still 2 dice. Burn 2 cards for a success. Okay, so we're gonna lose the weak attack, the short rest. Costs me from 6 to 5 1 time. I'm gonna move straight up to here. Now I'm in the utility shed. I can perform search. 2 dice again. Burn 2 cards for a success. Well, I really want to take the top item from one of the spaces. I'm gonna go for the whistle. Stupid campers. Gotta get their attention somehow, even though this is risky. So I spend a time to use the whistle once per action phase, and when used, all victims adjacent to me will move to my space, and all enemies will move 1 closer to me as well. As long as I have the whistle, 1 additional victim will follow me. That's pretty great. So I can pick up someone else, I can get someone to come closer to me. Fantastic. I get benefits here from the 3 that I saved. First one I'm going to take is the additional time. I can't increase my health above the standard level, so there's no point doing that. I get the planning action card for free. Love it, taking that. And I can move a space, so we will do that. The utility shed is kind of up back in the corner and a little tricky, so only 1 choice to go this way. Then I will play a walk to Put a little bit more space between us. Move up to 2 spaces. I got a success. That moves me 1 space for a time. 1 here. If I'm willing to burn 2 cards, I can save 2 more victims. I'm gonna wait. Oh, am I? I don't know. Oh. Meh, I'm gonna do it. Burn the cards, take the extra space. Boom, save 2 more folks. This gives me an extra movement again, and I get an extra heart, but I'm already full. That won't help me. What it does do is allow me to flip Reiko, and now once per action phase, if an enemy is within 2 spaces, you may move to that enemy's space for free. So if I want to be a little ninja and sort of dive over there and give him a quick 1-2, this would do it really quickly and kind of keep him away from other people, I guess, as well. So, okay. I need to get ready to start attacking hands for sure before the clock starts ticking further down. Let's focus on that now. So I still have my planning card. It's time to go into my planning phase. I'm going to flip these over. I take back my free focus. I have a whole 6 time left to spend. I want some weaponry type stuff so I can do a bunch of damage, which means I think more searching. I can go to the cabins and maybe do some searching. So that would be 2. I'm going to need some movement for 4. That leaves me with 2 more to spend. And I think I'm just going to grab both of these close call cards for now. The clock goes back to 6. These come on out. So this game, it may look kind of complicated to begin with, but the core game itself is very straightforward, I think, once you get going. I used to really enjoy Hostage Negotiator. Haven't played it in forever. Picked up the rule book. I'm sure I'm making mistakes. This is definitely not a rules teach. I tend to forget with the time track sometimes, but I usually remember later. So I think it's pretty easy to pick up. And once you play and you change the locations and you change your the whole backstory that you get from whichever monster is coming at you and the way that they behave and the things you have to do to win and all the cool stuff, I'm really excited to mix and match all the other sets. So let's see how it goes anyway. I haven't survived this one yet. Okay. Right, so we are on the killer phase. Now again, he's not in a spot where he can stab anyone right now, but let's take a look at the tarot card. Ooh, minor dark power, unholy rage. Hands does an additional damage for each stab. So this is gonna go right here. So he's getting angry. And there are 2 hearts on that card. So Hans is going to get 2 hearts on his unholy rage. So he needs 2 damage for me to get rid of that first. No one is panicking, so it comes straight back to me. Now I really need to get a weapon as quickly as possible and start hammering on him. So let's start with a sprint. Success! Okay, so for the cost of 1 time, I can move 3 spaces. Now I think I have to do all 3 of those spaces together. I can't do 2 search and then use the 3rd. So I think, gonna go, I'm just gonna come over here to the cabin. Oh, she's very close to the lake though. I don't want his bloodlust to go up by killing victims. It will make him a lot more powerful, more dangerous. But let's focus on the goal. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the cabin, get myself a weapon. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna perform my search. gonna play close call to re-roll because that was terrible. I'm gonna play another close call. Yes! Okay! 2 success. So I go down 1 on the time track. Take the top 2 item cards at your space and choose 1. I am at the cabins, so I get to look at pepper spray and I get to look at lucky dice. So pepper spray is very much protection. I can discard this immediately to end the killer phase. And lucky dice, all that does is get me a reroll. I guess if I'm in real trouble, the pepper spray could be useful. So that goes into a hand slot. Let's pop it over here. And I'll play a focus just to see. One success, goes back down 1, costs me a time. I've got 3 to spend. I'm gonna get my free ones back. I'm gonna grab a distraction. Goes back up to 6. The killer, nothing in his space to stab at. Another dark power! Oh my goodness. Unholy speed. So he's hitting harder and he's running faster. Wow. No panic and no upkeep, so back to me. Let's start with a focus. I'm not going to discard cards, I don't think. Well, actually, let's get rid of short rest and weak attack. Get this down 1 more. I do lose a time. Let's try for distraction. One success, so I get 1 time back and this goes down. I'm now rolling with 3 dice. Let's play walk with 3 die. 1 success. I'm going to move a space for a time and I'm going to go over here. And then I'm going to blow my whistle so that this one comes up to me up here. Okay. But he's also going to come up towards me. He's about in the middle right now. So I'm just going to move him right over here. Okay, I'm done. So the planning phase, these are done. 4 to spend. I'm going to try for a search again for 2 and a sprint again for 2. I get my focus back. This goes back to 6. Distraction. Killer phase. He's just gonna stand there. Oh, the horror goes right back up. That didn't last very long. So I'm back down to 2 dice and he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4 because of his unholy speed towards us. Yeah, he's gonna easily get up here. Yikes. Oh, hi. Okay. Ooh, now he doesn't do anything after that. He's not stabbing, but he's right next to me. So I think I need to stop fighting him or it's just not gonna work. I have no fighting cards. I have no defense and I have no fighting cards. Okay. Everyone's gonna panic because he is, in fact, in a space. Well, so my little friend here is gonna panic because, the killer just showed up. So let's see where they're gonna go. That is a 6. So, okay, that's not a bad result. They're gonna move away this way. Run, friend! Unfortunately, I don't panic because I'm an idiot. But it's my turn next. So I want to go back to the cabins. I'm gonna walk. I got a success. So I'm gonna come back down here. I'm gonna do a search. Give me a weapon, please. 1 success. Do I just take the top item or do I need to look at both? I really need a weapon. So I'm giving up both my focus and my sprint to empower my search card to let me take both of the items left at the cabins. It's the next 2 that I haven't seen. What have we got? Please be a weapon. A flashlight and some pills. Oh my goodness. So the pills, no telling what the hell these are, but I'm out of options. Down the hatch and fingers crossed. Discard this during the action phase and choose one of the following. I get 2 health, that's pretty huge, or reduce the horror. The flashlight allows me to look at the terror deck for a time. Not so helpful. I'm going to keep the pills for the health option. These go back right here. Nothing good at the cabins. You think they'd be like a chainsaw or something. Yeah, I'm going to blow my whistle. Am I? No, that's pointless. So obviously I'm going to stop. Planning. Cards back. Weak attack. Oh my goodness. Just got to go and start stabbing him. He's moving way too quickly for me as well. I've got 5 to spend. Definitely taking a furious strike and a close call. Yeah, let's do it. The killer, nothing in his space to stab. You can't save us, no one can. If there are no victims on the board, that's not true. Or all victims in your space must panic twice. They're not in my space. Stab anybody and then move towards a victim. He's gonna move right here. Okay, there we go. There is panic now because they're in the same space. So where's he going? A 5. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do is a focus. 2 success. Fantastic. This goes down 1 and I get 2 time. That's amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk right up. Actually, no. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna blow my whistle and he is gonna come to me. So I'm gonna use one of these. Blow my whistle. This one's gonna come and then this one. He's gonna come right to me. Should do a weak attack first. Yeah, let's do that. I'm rolling 2. Weak attack. Gotta burn 2 cards. I'll burn my short rest and a walk. To get 1 success. Kind of terrible. So, get rid of this one first. And I lose a health. That sucked. Alright, let's try my Furious Strike. Boy, oh boy, do I wish I had 3 dice on this, but planning. I think that's better when you're in a much worse predicament for horror. I got a success and I lose 2 cards. You know what, I am going to keep those. I'm going to take the 1 hit because that gets rid of this horrible unholy rage. Just going to turn that over. That's dead. I go down on horror. That's pretty great. But then it's the end of my turn. So now I'm on 2 dice. So hopefully in his terror, he's not going to push that horror back up because I really want the 3 dice. Planning. These are back with me. Critical blow. 6 and another close call, I think. These come back. This goes back to 6. Hands is with me. He's going to do a damage. Damage is 2. Hands wants me. He's always wanted me. So he's coming after me. He's coming after me fast. And then he's going to attack me for 1 again, which gives me 2 more damage. I'm in trouble here on health. Okay. Still one left, and I've got my medicine. Does anyone panic? This little one's panicking again, little panicky person. 4, running north. There's nothing in the corner. There's no exit that way. You're an idiot. Back over to me. So I'm gonna go, I've still got my 3. So I'm absolutely going for critical blow. 3 dice. 2 success. Fantastic. This comes down all the way down here. 3 hits, 2 hands. So we get rid of this minor power. So he's not running around as quickly, but he's not really moving when he's next to me anyway. So that's 1, 2. I haven't even chipped away at his original health yet. 3 for this one. Boy, oh boy. That was a strong start. I'm going to use my mysterious pills here to get 2 like so. I forgot about her power earlier. I'm just going to stop. I don't want to do anything else. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to spend my 6 to get some good stuff. So I can do a furious strike for 4. 5, 6 for, there's nothing in the cabins. I want to get to a different location where there's a weapon. Where can I get to where there's a weapon? It's got to be the utility shed, looking good over there. So can I maybe sprint? Yeah, I'm going to take those 2. 4, 5, 6. Boop, boop. This one comes back in. Okay, and now it would be panic, but no one's in his space and no one died. And then it's the killer's turn, but I'm going to discard this to immediately end the killer phase. So he doesn't get his go and it comes straight back to me. So I'm gonna shoot for a furious strike immediately. 1, and lose 2 cards for 2. You know, this planning, I don't think it's even going to be useful. I'm just going to get rid of those 2. Let's do that. So I get 2 hits and the horror comes down 1. Now the horror coming down 1 actually puts my time up. 2 hits on hands. Yes, chipping away. Like so. And next, while I've got the 3 dice, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. No. I'm going to use my sprint. I want to get to the utility shed. 2 success. So I can move 3 spaces. I'm going to use my whistle first to go down 1 here. To get this one here. He's already right on top of me. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and run this way. Okay. And then I'm going to, oh, we were here together. So this one gets saved, which gets me an extra time. Okay, and then I run through 1, 2, 3. Okay. I may as well walk right to that utility shed if I can get there. Still 3 dice. Ooh. 2 misses and a hit. Okay, well I get to move 1 space, so that gets me a lot closer. We'll do that. That did cost me a time. I'm going to stop right there. I have 6 to spend. 2, 4. Sprint. Let's do this, like so. These free ones come back. These go back like so. Now he has a chance to stab anybody in his location, and then let's have a look at his terror card. Taking souvenirs. If there are no victims on the board, that's not the case. He's going to move double. So I'm glad I got rid of his fast movement. His movement right now is still only 1. And he's going to go towards the nearest victim. So I think he's just going to come this way. No one to stab. And no additional horror. So that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Okay. No panic. Back over to me. So let's just go ahead and walk to start with. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Close call. Huh. Oh. Got to burn 2 cards. Weak attack. And a focus. Should have done that in the first place. That gets me 1 space. That gets me to here. I'm going to do a search. Please roll better. Just going to accept that 1 success and just take the top item from the utility shed. Let's see what it is. Ooh, yay! An archery bow. Assume the position, knock the arrow, draw and anchor, aim, release the sting. Bullseye. The archery bow cannot modify an action card and must be used without one. It costs 2 to fire an arrow. This is fantastic. So if I don't have any action cards that will do damage and the killer is exactly 1 to 2 spaces away, which he isn't right now, but he's close to that, I get to do some damage. That's good. That's really great. Okay. I'm going to search one more time and see if I can get anything else good whilst I'm in the utility shed. I have to burn 2 cards to get the next card though. Do I want to do that? I'm going to do my, forget it, sprint and focus. Let's just do that. Let's get the next one. Let's see what it is. Please be good. Oh, it's a knife. Oh, now I have to decide. I can swap things around. So that gives me an extra stabby damage if we're in the same location. So I'm a little bit more powerful for hurting him right now, but I've got to be faster. Okay. So last of all, short rest. Let's see if I can get some health back before I start. 2 success. I get 2 health back. Yay. Right, come on, Reiko. We can do it. We've got a knife, we've got a bow, I've got a whistle, I've saved 6 people. 1 person died, but we didn't know them very well. And I think I've only got 2 tarot cards left before he gets all amped up and powerful. So this is it. This is the moment. Planning. 5 time to spend. I get my walk. I'm gonna get a guard card and a furious strike, I think. There we are. And that's that. Over to Hans. Hans wants me. He's always wanted me. Okay, well, he's gonna move 2 spaces right next to me. He can't get me right now, and little does he know that I found a bow in the utility shed. Ha ha ha! All right, no panic. Over to me. First thing I want to do is use my bow. It does cost me 2 time to fire an arrow. 4. And that does a damage. Yeah. Let's just do that. I think I'm just going to keep doing that. 4 to 2 does another damage. It's another arrow. And then down to 0. That takes 3 damage, and I didn't put myself in any danger there. I like that. No limit on how many arrows I've got, but it's using both of my hands. Now, question. I think I'm going to swap at this point. I'm going to move my knife into my backpack, into my hand, and put my archery bow into my backpack. No panic. So I didn't spend any cards this turn. However, I will still be getting all of my free cards back. So I'm going to have a nice, powerful hand here with lots of choices. It's over to hands. I think this is the last tarot card. So, reveal live. If there are no victims on the board, discard. Or all victims that are not in your space must panic. Okay, let's do that first. So this one, that's a 5 coming this way. And these two sitting down the lake, 3 and a 5. Both go that way. So they're just running around in circles. Fantastic. Reveal finale card if no tarot cards are left. So this is going to flip. So now every time it's Hand's turn, he is going to increase the bloodlust. He's going to come running over and then he's going to stab. Okay, yeah, my bloodlust hasn't been going up too quickly, so... Once per action phase, if an enemy is within 2 spaces, you may move to that enemy space for free. So I don't even have to walk. I'm just going to slide on over. And then I'm going to do a furious strike with my knife. Oh, I don't have a reroll there. That's a shame. Oh, no. Oh, that's a shame. That was a mistake, doing that one first. So because I don't have any cards that will modify, I get to do 1 damage plus an extra 1 for my knife, so I lose 2 health off hands. And then this comes down, so just put my track up, but it's the end of my turn. And I had so much I could have done. It's a shame. End of my turn. So the planning phase. Okay, well I get 7 to spend. So I'm definitely grabbing a critical blow and a close call. This one comes back. Disappointing. Over to hands. We've got no panicking. So he's just going to go ahead and damage me for... He's putting his bloodlust up. This puts this up. He's coming to me, but he's already there. He's going to go at me for 2. Okay. Again, no panic. I can rearrange my items if I want to, but I'm already in a space with him, so I won't. I'm going to go straight into it. This time, I'm going to do a short rest. So 1 success. I'm going to burn my 2 walk cards for that extra. And I'm not putting down my time. It should start at 6. So I get 2 health back with that rest card. I'm going to try for a focus while I'm down there. 2 success. So I get 2 time. And this one comes back to here. That's great. Next, we're going to do a weak attack. One success. I'm going to burn these so that I get that hit 1, 2 without taking damage because I don't have a little life myself. And then critical blow. This could be it. 3 dice. Come on. Come on. Oh! I don't have the cards to burn. Oh, you have to be kidding. Oh, okay. Planning phase. I have, what happens on that one with a 0? Actually didn't check. Oh, hang on. So I do 2 damage. Hold the phone. I do no successes. 2 damage plus the third one for my knife. So 1, 2, the flip. I get him. He didn't have any secret health. I will lose 2. This would go up. It would be the end of my turn. But Hans is dead. Yay! Okay, so no reason to pull out the Camp Happy Trail's gruesome death today. That was super exciting. I enjoyed it a bunch. I definitely need to be a little bit more conservative with how many cards I have left to burn, because that was a close one. But it turns out that sometimes if you don't succeed, you still get to murder the killer. Yay! Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me on that journey. Yay! And if you would like to see more videos like these, if you want me to keep making them, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, do all the things. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, bye!